Right, so I was going to start off doing the whole somber, yeah, I've got to say something, and oh, it's goodbye, and lead you into the whole, this isn't a goodbye from me. But as you're about to see, the day I've had has been long, sweaty, and, well, we'll get into it. The long and short of it is time to say goodbye, not to the channel. I'm not going anywhere. I need to grow the channel. What I need to say goodbye to are an absolute ton of printers. And yeah, you've probably already noticed this is a bit of a different one. Let me know what you think of the new setup. Do you want talking head stuff from me? I've actually done it properly. So yeah, this is more of just a Gorilla Cam update. Less polish, no fluff, just the raw truth. And the truth is, I've got a problem. Too many printers. And if you're in the UK specifically, you've got a massive chance to probably pick them up at a very good bargain. So that's what today is about. But for any of you out there who are truly offended by, yes, the clickbaitiness, I'm just going to say welcome to my channel, and really, first day on YouTube? Hi, I'm Ross and this is Farhammer Videos. And yes, I have a problem. Too many 3D printers. And over the last 2 years, I've built up a resin and FDM printer collection big enough to start its own trade show. So I'm kind of gonna, but we'll come back to that. Before now, a big issue I've had running this channel is, where do I put them all? Well, I've been storing most of them very safely in this storage unit, but this is costing me £200 a month. And why am I storing them? Well, it'd be insane to throw them out. Except that one. That was the biggest piece of shit I never actually finished my video on. Yeah. Don't buy that. Now sure, I've given away loads to mates, to schools, but people always comment, why don't you sell them? Well, here's the thing, I've never really felt comfortable in doing that. See, I see my role here as nothing more than a sales assistant in some giant 3D printer internet shop. You walk in, I show you what's what, and you decide what you want to buy based on what fits your particular use case. And then when you buy one, ideally, you'll use my affiliate links, I get a commission. It's that simple. And it's not dodgy, it's not sponsored, I've got no brands buying my opinion, and I don't have an army of patrons paying my way, so I'm not even beholden to which printer is the most popular at a given time. So yeah, it does feel kind of weird, even just the idea of selling these printers that I've got for free and used for a review, even if they are just sat there gathering dust. And I'm especially conscious when some people online act like I drive around in some gold-plated Cybertruck paid for with affiliate cash. When the truth is, I'm driving a 19-year-old Vauxhall Zafira that I bought for £1,000 because it came with 11 months MOT. So clearly I'm living the YouTuber dream. Now don't get me wrong, I'm proud of the channel that we've grown here and I'm proud of the size of it. But at the same time, I'm not a 500,000 subscriber or 100,000 view per video kind of channel. My videos do well if the product I'm reviewing is good and the timing is right. And my affiliate income, yeah, it's good until it isn't. And those are very much both peaks and troughs that I'm still having to get my head around, considering this is the first time I've ever been self-employed. And I've got to be honest, guys, I haven't got a clue what to do when it comes to running my own business. I am making this up as I go along. And right now, and this isn't a woe is me video, I'm very aware that this is very much a my problem. And as I was saying, affiliate payments are good until they aren't. And right now, well, it's the middle of the year, printer releases are quiet, sales are flat. Everyone's waiting for the next big thing and praying brands don't cock it up again. We all just want a printer that works. No gimmicks, no lockdowns, no drama, just a solid working printer. And it doesn't seem like that should be as difficult as brands are kind of making it be. But look, here's some real talk. This is now my full-time gig and I need to make it sustainable. And I can't do that by selling out to the brands with the biggest cash, especially when I've spent 2 years building this reputation as somebody who is honest with you about what I feel about these machines. Whether you agree with me or not is a completely different thing. And as I've said many times, I'm quite happy to disagree with any reasonable person. Blah, blah, buy the printer that's right for you. Some of my favorite comments have been ones from people who disagree with me and bought a printer that they want, even though it's not something I want. I actually enjoy those because it means those people still got value in the video and saw my critique as fair and decided to buy it anyway. I love it when we can do that. So, what do I do to progress? Well, I have looked at the idea of renting a studio, but UK space is way too expensive. Again, just this storage unit alone is costing £200 a month. And I see all the American, Canadian, and Australian creators out there, and yeah, I'm jealous. Their living rooms are bigger than the entire footprint of my house. So when I've looked at it, yeah, the idea of paying a 3-year lease on a studio that I might not be able to afford in 12 months because YouTube has changed the algorithm again, yeah, right now I'm just not confident enough to gamble on that. So yeah, between the printers themselves and all the other things I print with the printers, it's time to make some space. And not just because I'm spending £200 a month on a storage unit, but because that storage unit is now full and things have started spilling over into my kitchen. And my wife has had more than enough. So I've promised her I'll sell them and I'll stop printing crap to just sit around the house. But that's where I come across another problem. I can't post these. Now, if you've already got a 3D printer, you can already infer the nightmare it would be trying to get one of these back in the box so it could be shipped safely by typical British couriers. And I know you've seen me do that in many of my videos, but the truth is, yeah, that's where I've been lying to you. And you can blame my editor for this, because when I'm repacking the videos at the end of a printer that I genuinely don't like, that's just the unpacking footage in reverse. YouTube magic. I'm sure you're all shocked. Look, the truth is I'm just not confident enough to pack them properly. These things are bulky, awkward, and never go back in their original boxes the way they came. So shipping them myself isn't a risk I'm willing to take, at least not without the support of somebody who knows what they're doing. No, not you, not yet. Not you yet, we'll get to you. And as for private sales, yeah, I've looked at it and I appreciate everyone who's reached out, seriously. But unfortunately, with the way these are all stacked, it always seems to be the way that the one printer somebody wants is buried at the back below 12 others, and then it becomes a small excavation job just to get it out. So it was one day I was using Google saying, is there somebody who can just eBay this stuff for me and I can pay them a commission on each sale to eBay it? I also looked at Gumtree, Facebook Marketplace, newspaper ads, but then I came across this new thing. It's called an auction house, and get this, it's kind of like eBay. It's actually a big shop or warehouse that you go to and you look at the things physically and place bids on them live in person. And you can even do it remotely and bid online. This new live auction format is so popular, it's even got its own TV show called Bargain Hunt. So I had a look around the Nottinghamshire area to see if there were any types of these places. So enter John Pye Auctions, and no, they haven't sponsored me. Yet. Call me back. So yeah, it turns out they work with everything from graphics cards to gamepads, furniture and more. You can check out their website for how they operate, sign up and create a bidding account, but essentially the way they typically work is they work with big companies, I mean real companies, the likes of Amazon or Currys. I actually used to work for them. They're called Dixon Stores Group, or anyway, the Dixon's Carphone now, whatever. But those types of stores get a lot of customer returns, and a lot of the time those things can't be sold on as new, and if the companies don't sell pre-used goods directly or returned goods essentially refurbished, then yeah, they'll ship them off to an auction house, and those companies, the auction houses, will auction them off. So I gave them a ring, got myself an account manager, loaded up a rental van and took the whole printer collection over to John Pye Nottingham. And they even gave me my very own showroom. Proper fancy. And they're going to handle the listings, the photos, the viewing, the shipping, everything. And the best part is it's all auction style, so there's no fixed price and hopefully no shitty comments of price gouging. If it goes for £4, it goes for £4. And the reason for this is I feel that it keeps me honest because it lets you decide the value. But yeah, that's what I'm doing. And if you're local to Nottingham or in that area, it is just off junction 25, 26 of the M1, you can head to John Pye Auctions on Friday the 18th of July, and I'm going to be there in person because that's the final day of the bidding. The bidding actually goes live on the website for everybody else this Friday, the 11th of July. So I'll pop a link below the video if you want to bid on a printer and get your hands on something that I expect will be a good deal, and it's a printer I've had my grubby mitts on. So yeah, if you're not local, don't worry, you can still bid on the John Pye website and shipping is then available too. And since I've used all these machines for review, I can personally verify that they are all fully working and the resin printers are properly leveled. You're welcome. So yeah, I can now say goodbye to all of these printers, and going forward, This is going to be the plan. So yeah, from now on, when I'm done with it, all my stuff is going to go out through John Pye Auctions, which means resin printers, FDM printers, and as I've talked about a lot recently, I am going to start doing laser reviews too, and my first one of those drops next week. It's not a good one. It's a good video, it's not a good laser. Might be, well, I say that, might be a good, watch the video. It might be a good laser, watch the video. But the point is, it gives me space, it frees up time, and lets me focus on what I think we all want from this channel, providing honest, helpful reviews on tech maker products. Right? And no, sorry, you won't see me listing any of my Haygears printers because, as I've said many times, they are the ones that I actually use. But hey, yeah, if you're in or around Nottingham and you want to pop in next Friday, I'm going myself. Maybe you just want to come for a meetup, I'll be there, I'll say hi, I'll see if I've got any pin badges to give out and that sort of thing. But it'll be nice to see how these auction houses actually work. Yes, I know they came before eBay. If you don't know that was sarcasm, welcome to the channel. Oh, and if you are in Nottingham and maybe you know some studio space going well, or maybe you fancy partnering up and helping me grow this channel, maybe you've got some skills I don't, or some, well, just a clue in business, reach out. I need it. My details are on my about page. But for the rest of you, I want to say thanks for watching and thanks for sticking around. And thanks to everyone for being part of this amazing, weird printer-filled journey. But for now, go and check out the listings. There's a link in the description if you fancy a printer I've had my grubby mitts on. Or just drop me a comment calling me a filthy capitalist. You know the drill. Until next time, I need a movie quote. Use the force, Harry. That was terrible. Fohammer out. You ain't ever gonna buy my heart out.